Hi there, this is Time for Talking or Emeris from timefortalking.com. Spiritual mentoring for your body, mind and soul. Thanks for stopping by and taking the time to watch this video. Before you go, please do consider hitting the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel. Remember, we are all one, so with these simple and free clicks, you can help to spread love and light to yourself and more people. The divine appreciates your assistance in making this world a more loving and light-filled place, and I thank you. So now, let's talk spirituality. Today I like to talk to you about feeling total despair in one's life and how to cope with that and get through those times. We all go through this. Life is simply going great, but then wham, suddenly we are totally unhappy, upset, anguished, and depending on the circumstance, even in a shocking state of despair. Either it simply came over us, or we are not happy with a certain situation in our lives, or even on a spiritual level, we find it difficult to come to terms with our chosen life path for this incarnation. Naturally, if you are in a dangerous situation, it goes without saying that getting out of that, if possible, or trying to change it, would be a wise, loving, and safe idea. But I'm talking about those in-between moments where we basically just let our mind drift off into the darkest sinkhole where there seems to be no return from. But that's what this video is for. Here are 6 steps for you to get through such a time, quickly, stress-freely, and effectively. For some of these following points, it requires, or at least it would be wise, to have prepared them before such negative or challenging times. But here we go. Step 1. Remember, this is only temporary right now. The way you feel today will not be the same tomorrow. Also, kind of like a subsection to this point, remember that even your entire current life right now also is only a temporary experience, with you always being protected. Step 2. By having accessed and worked with your past lives and also other lifetimes in the multiverse before, now is the time to recall all of those experiences you had. Go through them mentally. It will make yourself really proud of what you've achieved already in those other lifetimes. So regardless what is or is not happening in your current life right now that caused your current downward spiral of emotions, you still have very good reason to give yourself a pat on the back, so to speak. So do recall and mentally go through all those wonderful experiences you had before. And even possibly the more challenging ones, as regardless what happened in those other lifetimes before, you are still here. That instills hope and fills you with serenity for your current situation and feelings. Step 3. Having established a frequent and close communication bond with your guardian angel, talk to your angel now about your current state of emotions, and also talk about all those funny and amusing moments and experiences you both had together in other lifetimes, and believe me, there will be numerous. Step 4. Pamper yourself. If physically possible, have a hot bath where you use fragrances you like. While in the bath, say to yourself repeatedly, I am good enough. I am safe and protected. All is well right now for me. After the bath, put on your favorite body lotion and perfume or cologne, and then step into a freshly made up bed, which you prepared while the bathtub was filling up. Then enjoy the fragrance all around you and the fresh and crisp bed linen. Then, with those wonderful memories from other lifetimes, keep thinking of those and perhaps even drift off into a restful and peaceful sleep. If you're not able to do any of this due to physical limitations, then just sit down in the way you can, close your eyes and mentally go through these activities. Like I mentioned in other videos before already, this is proven science, that when, for example, athletes mentally rehearse their upcoming sports activity, their bodies show that the identical muscles are used during this mental rehearsal, as if they actually had done the activity physically. And this works with your emotions in the same way, by you mentally rehearsing, having a bath, putting on the body lotion, perfume, lying in a freshly made bed, etc. You can feel, smell all of it, and your energetic frequency will get positively altered through such activity in your mind then. Step 5. Smile and laugh. Perhaps you laughed and smiled a lot already when you talked with your guardian angel about your funny past experiences you've had together, like I mentioned in step 3. But in addition, think about something that always makes you smile and laugh out loud. For this, you might like to watch something or listen to something or think about something, whatever works for you. And with the smiles and the laughter, really use your entire face, as these facial quote-unquote smile movements create positive energy within you. And the more and the longer you do this, your entire body can and will be filled with this positive frequency, i.e., it will be replacing the despair with pure love. Step 6. This step applies specifically when feeling in despair as you cannot come to terms with your life and soul plans. As an example, say you desperately like to have a child, but that isn't in the cards for you in this lifetime. Again, remember and think about all those lifetimes where you had kids before. Or say you are on your own, but like to be in a relationship or marriage. Again, recall and think about all those other lifetimes where you experienced exactly that kind of life before, being in relationships and marriages. And these examples could go on forever. As with all things in life, very often, or quite likely actually, we will have done them before already at some point. And on that rare occasion where this hasn't been the case yet, remember that you have all of eternity to experience those things and situations still. So in quote-unquote future lives, you will have the opportunity for this. But also on the other side, in heaven, where you can do any activity or go through any experience you like to, so you can have those situations there as well. And for all parents who lost a very young child and who are in despair that they miss out on all the life events and life experiences with their child, and also that the child will never have those important life events, rest assured that the child will still have, or even had already, plenty of other lifetime opportunities to have or have had those. But for the grieving parent, it will help to know that once they are back in heaven, where they will meet their child, they can, if they wish to do that, have all of the experiences there by actually, quote-unquote, living out a lifetime with their child in heaven. Many NDE experiencers and people with other experiences on the other side testify to that. And I have also double-checked with the divine whether this indeed is possible to do in heaven, and I got the definite "yes, of course" reply. So these are the steps, when taken in such moments of despair, gloom, anguish, or melancholy, actually help and change our feelings. Hope you find them helpful and perhaps you'll apply them into your life as well. Like to put into motion the pre-work you need to do about learning all about your life and soul purpose, past lives and other lifetimes in the multiverse? I can help you and set you up with that needed knowledge and teach you how to access more and more on your own as well. Just contact me. So to all of us, changing any lower frequency we experience in moments of despair, frustration and sadness to our innate love that we all are. Blessed be. That's all for now. Get inspired. Thanks for watching till the end. You can always reach me on timefortalking.com with white light from here.